Time to rip into some honey locust. I believe that's all there is to cut. So much of this wood was cut short. There's a lot of nice straight 14-inch ones, a couple 12-inch ones, but that's all that had length. And then I got all this boiler wood, or actually it's personal wood I should call it. A lot of this red oak is just going to go right for my own stash back at the shop. But for now, I guess I'm just going to pull out the splitter and then start going through these. There's a bit of boiler wood in here. Some of these pieces are in here, they're actually ready to go for boiler wood right away. And I don't want to keep this for myself because it's honey locust, it's good wood. It's probably better than red oak actually. Yeah, it's a tiny bit better than red oak, but this stuff just takes forever to dry, man. This stuff really needs 2 years. If you're having, like, if you're taking these dense pieces that I'm using for boiler wood, some of them will be straight so they won't be dense, but some of these crotch pieces, if I take those, they just take forever to dry, you know what I mean? So yeah, let's get the splitter and start hammering out this pile. Auto, choke, pull. wheelbarrow number 2 and 3 for myself. I just gotta take it over there and dump in my pile. I'm gonna go pick up some white oak tomorrow. There's a huge tree that got cut down. I got the whole aluminum railing from the deck. They dropped the tree, or a part of it, on the deck because the house is being demoed. So that was already taken apart and ripped out. So I just took that over to the shop, processed it, and took it to the scrapyard. What else I got going on here? So I'm gonna throw this pile into the bin, and this all, or a lot of this, is gonna go over into the crates over there. After I'm done with this, then I'm just gonna clean up this mess. I've already split most of this pile here. I don't feel like staying much longer anyway, but most of that oak is done. I guess I'll pile it up a bit too and condense that pile. Let's start with this wood to go in the bin. Okay, so all the red oak, so all the oak is stacked up. Got more room for the white oak to come in. There's actually like 3 loads there, but I'm not taking the big trunk because the trunk is grown on an angle. It's twisted as it's gone up, and it's about this big, that tree. So I'm not going to bother with that, guys. The wood's nice and straight, I'll take it. Of course, if they cut it properly, that's another thing, but yeah, it just doesn't look good from the start. Hopefully I can go to the other tree lots and pick up some wood. There's one place where they have, and there's 2 places that are closer together, and they're only about maybe 5 minutes apart, but they're on the other side of town. And I was just out there the other day, but I was going with a full load and I was coming back with a full load, so I didn't have any room to pick up wood. But one of the yards, you guys have seen it, it's what I call the world's biggest wood yard, where they just have acres of wood, a pile about this high, and there's so much wood there. A lot of it's dry, but you can't get to it because they've just been plowing stuff into it. So I'm going to try and get back there before Christmas comes around. And the other place, they have a lot of big wood, and they tend to just plow it into the pile, and it's all mixing with the dirt and the chips and everything a lot of times. So you get a lot of what I call dirty wood out there. It's covered in mud, and then, you know, you don't want to cut it with the chainsaw, right? But they just have like massive pieces there. You know, that's how they cut the trees there, right? So I haven't been there in a long time either. Same with the other place. I went there once in the last like few years, or last like 3 years. So hopefully I can get over there and get some wood. Hopefully the guys call me to come to the job sites and pick up some good wood. So anyways, guys, I'm just gonna go and stack some wood here in the back. I got about maybe 1/3 of a face cord here, and then there's some wood in the crates that I gotta stack. So I'll get to that, and then I'm gonna get out of here and head home. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, comment, and all that good stuff.